What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Self-Spoken Podcast. I'm your host, Self-Spoken Law. And I got my two co-hosts with me here today, again, finally.
Yeah.
OddwOrld, say what up.
What's good? It's your boy OddwOrld. Glad to be back.
Yes, sir. And I got my guy Brotegé with me, say what's good.
What it do, shout it.
Bro, what has it devolved into?
I have no idea at this point. I'm going with whatever the goes on.
It went from like different languages.
We will have to
like now
bleep. We will have to bleep that one.
Wait, why we gotta bleep that one?
I said we're
in the first minute and a half.
Yeah,
but it's all good.
Sorry.
Nah, I'll get creative with it. I'll throw some.
Yeah.
I'll throw a sample in there. I don't know.
What it do, shout it.
It went from different languages to like different slangs from other states and stuff.
Bro, watching it is like, if I'm gonna keep watching it, the language, I got people watching, they're gonna be like,
bro, I wonder.
Do that right.
I was gonna say, I wonder if anybody comes back and just like, I wonder what the. Now I gotta.
Now you gotta leave you too.
See if it's in there. I wonder what like Josh is gonna do in the intro. Like I wonder how many people come back just to see that, or how many people care about.
Yeah,
you should keep that going for as long as you can. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, to keep it short and simple, one of my mans called me and was like, "Yo, bro, you need any more like openings to help?" He's like, "Yo, I'll go through a list and help you out." I'm like, "Thank you."
I'll make a
Google the whole night. Actually, exactly. We spent the whole night just looking through and then, yeah, whatever.
Oh man. But how my guys doing today?
Well, I'll start off first. Happy Memorial Day to everybody who celebrates. At the time of this recording, this is Memorial Day, so yeah. Not too bad. Had a cookout at work today. It was pretty interesting, and now just chilling with the fellas.
Alright.
Did.
Oh.
Yeah. I got a lot going on. My brother graduated this weekend. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Cool.
And I'm
gonna clap as well.
I'm doing well mainly because the Rangers are doing well right now.
Yes, sir.
But I don't want to say anything, you know.
Oh yeah,
Game 7 is tonight, so next week you'll see either really happy or really sad to be. So we'll see what happens.
Real happy or real sad.
I remember. We recorded the day the Nets were in Game 3 against the Celtics.
Yeah.
And I playing that back, editing it, and playing it back, all that stuff. I was tight. I know you were too.
I was tight.
You were.
I was really tight,
not
man.
even a word, bro.
But yeah, I'm just chilling, just relaxing. Not much going on this week, but besides the podcast, of course. Yeah.
Summer coming up, bro. I'm happy with this weather.
Yes.
This weather's making me happy.
This is my first time just wearing a shirt for months.
Yeah,
right?
for a while.
It was nice.
So it's when it sound about to be outside for real.
Yes, sir. Alright.
Outside.
Yeah. I guess we could get into it. First thing we're gonna talk about.
Today's topic.
Pretty important for rap fans.
And it's been in the news for a minute, honestly.
Yeah. Every like couple of days there's new news
rumors
around it. Yeah. So there's a rumor going around that Migos reportedly split. Just a brief backstory. Takeoff and Quavo made a song called Hotel Lobby. Uncle Few, because Quavo is Takeoff's uncle. And they were just promoting it, letting it out, and Offset and Cardi B, Offset's wife, they unfollowed both of them on IG. So people were like, "What's going on? Like, well, what is this? What is this?"
Some kind of issue.
So they did that, and then Offset, he didn't release the song, but he previewed it on his Instagram story, I believe, or Instagram post, either one or the other.
Right.
It was him in a solo song, so that definitely aided the rumors of the split. Yeah. So, and you mentioned it. I don't know if you want to mention it again. You mentioned it to me, but I don't know if you want to mention it again. When they saw Quavo in the airport.
Oh yeah. So I don't really know what outlet it was, what news outlet it was, but they kind of did a TMZ style like chase the actor or artist down and just like ask them all these questions, whatever. And he kept asking him. He's like, "Yo, what's going on with the Migos? What's going on with the Migos? What's going on with the Migos?" And Quavo's only response was, "Hotel lobby." Like that's it. It was just hotel lobby. So I mean, I don't know. The one thing I can say is Quavo was smiling the whole time. Like he was like, I don't know. He was like messing with the reporter. I don't think he's pressed by these questions. I don't think these questions were making him sweaty or anything.
Yeah, of course not. He'll never. From what it looks like, the way he be moving, it don't look like he's ever, worried about paparazzi, press, man. Nah. It's just like, this is it. This is all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah, he's always been able to deal with the public well. He strives in that environment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I guess you can say he's the most popular Migos, so he probably knows how to maneuver with media the best out of the three. Mm-hmm. So there's that. But hotel lobby. We're not gonna do a whole like review about it, but how do we feel about the song? Just a quick recap about it, and does it sound nice, like a nice starter to Unconfused, whatever they call them, the new potential group or duo or whatever?
I liked it. I thought it was good. I liked it. I think the production is very very Migos. It's very. I think it was Murda, right? Murda's produced it. Murda Beats. Yeah, so I really enjoyed the song. Murda's production with the Migos has always been consistent. I think the Migos. I think what Quavo and Takeoff can take with them is their production. Any single one of the Migos could have their production on that level, on that high level. Mm-hmm. So I think the beat is nice. It's nothing crazy. It's not a crazy diss track or anything crazy like that. But I like the energy of it. They were smiling in the video. They looked like they were having a lot of fun. That was the thing.
It's just them doing them without off.
Exactly.
So exactly. It's not like it's not like it was anything different. The only thing that we clearly see different is just the fact that Offset is not there. So it's like they're still doing a good song, but damn, what happened? I'm still trying to figure out what happened with Offset.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like something said, I was talking to my friend earlier about this too. A lot of people just feel like they're just having family beef and they'll probably just, come back together. But this has kind of been going on for a minute, and it's like to have you and.
It's been going on for a minute.
That has been 2-3 weeks now.
Oh, you're talking about this. I thought something else behind the scenes.
No. I'm talking about this.
Yeah, but the other thing is, Offset hasn't really
said anything.
Hasn't really reposted any Migos stuff for a while now, for a month and a half, 2 months.
So it's kind of hard to say if this is some actual fan, just some regular family stuff, or it's deeper than that.
Yeah.
And you got your wife doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's is it really serious, or this is something y'all can overcome? Because after somebody start unfollowing you off of the gram, especially, it's kind of a little bit of an issue. You know what I'm saying?
I think especially when you have that much, when you're when you've won awards together and you've been traveling the country together, all that as a trio, for years.
Exactly. You gonna
that's a little sus.
Yeah.
I like the song. I like it. This is one issue with the song.
Right.
Takeoff only spits 8 lines.
That's
that
true.
Pisses me off.
100%. Yeah.
Takeoff is my favorite Migo. Or if the Migo is still exists.
Migos,
as of right now, he's your favorite from Uncle Neff.
Yeah, but Takeoff is my favorite Migo. He's the most underrated Migo. So
agree.
He's always has been, which is really sad. Yeah. He actually can do some shit.
Mm-hmm. Was he left off Bad and Bougie?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
People were talking about it for months. Clowning.
Well, people are clowning Offset now, saying he's left off Hotel Lobby.
I mean, hey, Hotel Lobby might not go #1, so there's that.
Yeah.
But
it won't have the same.
It's
gonna do numbers for sure. It's number 5 on trending.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Okay.
I mean, let's be honest. If all 3 of them was on it, they'd probably still be trending right now. But I think like as of right now, this is mainly trending because where's Offset?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know that makes sense. But
it's like a movie like Where's Waldo?
But yeah, I did like the song. It was a nice vibe, and I assume they'll make a project together. They didn't say anything yet, but I assume they will.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I feel like this will be a nice startup. How do you guys feel about it?
I'm not against it. Offset was never my favorite. I actually liked both of Quavo and Takeoff more than Offset. That's just my potentially unpopular opinion. I don't know.
No, hey.
But
do you play?
I think they're enjoying themselves so much, Quavo and Takeoff right now, like that. I would be excited for a project just because like they look like they're having so much fun. Like I would love to hear what that's like when they don't have to worry about anything or when they want to have it fun and do stupid shit, because that's what the video was.
Yeah,
that's what the whole vibe was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Okay, so the song's cool, bro. Song's cool. I ain't really got nothing important to say about it. It's a regular song. It's doing numbers and that's it. It's gonna be a hype song. It's definitely gonna be a hype song for the summer. So for me to say anything except for like it's a bump, I ain't got really nothing to say.
Yeah.
But I do agree with you that Man's had a very short verse. It's not cool.
Yeah.
That's just really not cool. Cause like boy got like way more potential than I've actually said that quite a few times. He got way more potential than people may look at him.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna get into the actual issue. We kind of briefly say how we felt, but I'm just asking right now, how do we feel about this quote unquote issue? If it even is an issue, we don't know for sure, but yeah, how are you feeling about it?
Sorry.
Oof. That boy had to cough out his
I mean, I don't know. If it's familial, like, I think over time it'll be done with. Hey, you know what? Here's the one thing I'll say. If we get a good-ass project out of it, I don't really care about anything else. We get some good music out of that.
He said, man.
Then I don't really care about the drama.
Fuck Takeoff. I just want to hear some good music.
I just want some good music.
I'm crying. Yo, go off, man. Go off. Man.
That's the way I feel.
I feel you. I kind of feel the same way. I still just want to know why.
Yeah.
I think that's how we all naturally feel,
mutually
feel, but like that's just my main prerogative right now. I just want to know why. That's it. What's the issue? Why they beefing? But I do want to hear some bomb music, no lie. So, whatever happens. Maybe my man could just be producing behind the scenes and we don't even know that.
Right.
Yeah. I was very disappointed at first. But then when I was thinking, I'm like, is this a real issue? We'll get into that in a bit, but I was just wondering if it's a real issue or not. But when news was first going around, I was very disappointed because honestly, even if you're not a fan of Migos, you have to be honest, they're one of the best rap groups out right now.
Their impact is crazy.
Big money impact. Even before they got hyped up, definitely a big impact.
So for them to potentially break up, I would really hate that. Even if it's 2 out of the 3, like I wouldn't really like that. I like them 3 together. Mm-hmm. I like them solo. I like them Offset's album. I like Takeoff's album. I like Quavo's album. They were by themselves. So it's either they're by themselves or all 3 of them. That's how I like it. But 2 out of 3, and I'm just like, because it feels like a split, But this one seems official, so I'm not sure.
I was like, if one of us just split, like, oh damn, where's Owen? Where's Charles?
Please don't leave us. Where the hell are we gonna record if you leave?
That's wild. That's wild. They gonna be like, damn, son, that nigga OddwOrld left? Wow, what happened? He don't like chilling with the brothers no more?
Hey, knock on wood, alright? Alright.
He doesn't want to chill with his brothers no more.
So, the next thing I want to ask, and this is very important now, do you guys feel like this is a marketing tactic? Because some people think it is.
Ooh, so is this a marketing tactic?
Yeah.
Well, that depends. How is it like how? Because I don't see how this is like being portrayed as one. I don't see like any, small hints or any type of, misleading information that might make us think that this is a tactic. This is all I see is they both unfollowed, and they're doing their own thing. So I mean, I can understand why you say that, but it's like it's not giving me enough information to really think that as of yet. I can't formulate to an opinion to, be like, oh, this is a tactic, but there's not enough info for me to say that. Kind of left in the dust here. Yeah.
I mean, I get that. My thing, the reason I'm a little sus is like, you really made a whole song for a marketing tactic. Like that would kind of be my angle. It's like, how far are they willing to go?
Right.
Because it's not impractical. Because it's been done before. Like, fake diss songs have been done before. A whole bunch of everything in the books has been done before. But I mean, that would be my only thing. Is like, are they willing to go that far between them? Only time will tell. Offset, we do have to listen to what Offset's solo song is, like what his single will be.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I need more information for me to say this is a cash grab type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
If it is, then y'all playing it off pretty swell, because there's a lot of people that definitely still think, oh my God, they're not talking anymore. Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah.
Relax, just relax and wait. None of us know what the fuck is going on, so we just gonna have to wait and see.
Okay. If it's a real issue, it's hard because they're family members. Quavo and Takeoff are uncle and nephew. Right. Same thing with Offset and Takeoff, and Offset and Quavo are cousins.
Yeah.
So they're family. So them just splitting up like that is very difficult, because it's very difficult to split up from your family. Mm-hmm. Like, you can split up from a boyfriend or girlfriend, you can split up from a friend, but family, that's hard, because they're legit, that's your blood. So it's hard to do that. As far as the marketing tactic, I'm like 50-50. Because imagine how like they seem split, and then months later they're like, hey, we're back. The industry might go crazy. Fans might go crazy. Like, yo, they're back. I missed them. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
But to do all of this just for a marketing tactic,
that's OD.
Yeah. That is OD, just to put it blunt. Yeah. To do all this, like, I'm not saying you guys can't make songs separately. You can make songs separately, but to make several songs separately, potentially a project. Let's say Offset makes a project by himself. You guys do all that, and then, okay, we're back together just for marketing. That's
deep.
Yeah. That's all I can really say.
You lose some credibility at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, like, even if they lose credibility, you probably still get it back.
Yeah. Well, that was what I was gonna say next too. Is like, they could also just brush it off as like, we did disagree at one point, but now we made up. And like, it could have been a ploy the whole time, and they still didn't even have to admit it. They would never have to admit it.
They would definitely address it in the record too.
Yeah. But like, they would never even have to, just because like, if it makes money and it works, then like, who cares? You know?
It's just wild shit. Yeah. Me and my family was beefing, but now we back together again. Like, word. Like, they would say it's gonna drop right there.
In a triplet flow.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
My niggas beefing, we griefing them. And we leaving.
Tragic! No beefing!
Yeah. Ad-lib at the end of every line.
No beefing!
Stupid.
We good! Yeah.
Oh, man. I forgot what I was going to say.
I was crying.
But yeah, so, I don't know. Basically, like, if this is an actual issue, and they come back together, I would appreciate that. But if they come back together just for the sake of money and like just for people to go crazy, to make a fake issue, That seems outlandish to me.
Yeah.
So I don't want an issue. But if it is an issue, then try to hash it out authentically, or like
a real issue.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't make it a fake issue.
All right, we gon' I'm not gonna link you for a few months, and then we gonna come back and make some great ass music again, and have the fans go crazy. I don't really like that.
Yeah.
But
makes sense.
Everybody else likes it, but whatever. Mm-hmm. Teach his own, I guess.
Yeah.
So
this is now on a cliffhanger. So.
Yeah, we're just gonna end with this.
Will they get back together? Will they have beef? Find out next time on
Dragon Ball Z.
I was gonna say a self-spoken podcast, but that works too.
Yeah, I mean, this could be like a continued thing.
Yeah, this is.
What are we on? Week 8?
Well, this is episode 7. By the way, I'm so happy we're on episode 7 because last season we ended on episode 5.
Right.
Episode 7.
So 7. Yeah, so we have 3 more episodes in the season to see if the Migos do anything crazy.
Yeah.
Please don't have us wait till season 3 because I don't know when we'll be back in season 3. So how about we not do that?
Yeah.
We'll see. Alrighty. Next
topic, you son of a bitch. I'm sorry.
Is it me?
No, it's the what's about to come next.
Oh,
this is kind of this topic is very stupid.
Okay,
so
when I mentioned
that was the saltiest introduction to the next topic, bro.
What? I thought you was talking to me.
No.
You gotta take this outside. I was wondering what was going on. I thought he was talking to me.
It's just it's because I would just put it like this briefly. You know how niggas are very quiet in the game and then somebody just magically has to bring them up?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. This is one of those moments where I'm just like...
I get it.
Give it a rest. First Snoop, now this nigga. Come on, gang.
So, basically the game was on Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson's All the Smoke podcast. I'm a big fan of that podcast, by the way. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I like Matt Barnes. I fuck with Matt Barnes heavy.
Yeah, but the game was on there, and he was just talking, and one thing that people are really going crazy over is that he mentioned Eminem. So he just said a couple things about Eminem, but mainly that he feels like he's better than Eminem, and he feels like the industry wasn't pushing him properly. They were pushing Eminem more, like the label and the industry, etc. Because especially if you're a white rapper, like white rappers aren't that popular at that time period. So they see you with talent and they see you're a white rapper. They're like, okay, we're gonna push you. That's what he's saying.
Good white rappers. There were some white rappers. They were all trash. And Eminem
was just lucky to make it out.
Eminem was just good.
Yeah. But he was saying that they pushed him extra just because he was white. And now Dr. Dre's black. You're gonna have black people on your side, but now you're gonna have white people on your side. Mm-hmm. So the label's just gonna go crazy with numbers and money and all that extra stuff. So that's what he was saying. And Steven Jackson, he was like, Eminem's a terrific rapper, but he doesn't hear people really listening to them in the car or in the club or whatever, and the game agreed. So he just feels like Eminem is a great rapper, of course, but just overall he's a better artist because his music could be bumped more, I would say. So I would ask, do we agree? But I already know none of us agree with that he's a better rapper than Eminem. I'm pretty sure. So,
go ahead.
Yeah,
contradiction time. Back in, what was it? I don't remember what year this was, but this was definitely the early 2000s, or at least mid 2000s. Your boy Game said in an interview, M, damn, nobody could fuck with M. He's one of the greatest to ever do it. I'd be scared myself to, go against M because he's fucking wild. So why you say all that? And then now you just like, oh, I'm a better artist than him, better rapper than him. My shit get played, but I ain't gonna lie. I feel like there'd be a majority of people that probably would play more game in their club rather than M. But M still has playable club music. It's probably not a wide selection, but there's definitely quite a lot that everybody can be like, yo, this shit I'm fucking with in the club no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So, and honestly, I don't know. I can't agree with the race part. I can, but can't at the same time. Because, bro, back then, even till now, bro, it was predominantly black music, and all artists at that time that were rising were straight black. Mm-hmm. So when it came to M finally getting a chance to do something, first off, he surpassed practically every single white rapper possible at that time that was trying to make it. That's one. Second, he had, like you said, he had Dre and them, like, you know, behind him because, you know, they believed in him. It's not like, I can't say it was a cash grab because, like, he did so much to, you know, get to where he is with the help of Dre. So it's like saying that, oh, the label wanted to push a white rapper. I don't agree with that because if that was the case, they should have just been pushing all white rappers.
Right.
If that was the case.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. If that was the case, Vanilla Ice never would have made that hit record.
Right.
Or Beastie Boys.
Marky Mark would be bigger than
Marky Mark would be way bigger. Like now he's into acting. So that's why I feel like he put in way more than any white rapper did. And like from what it looked like, he felt more hungrier. And he felt like he had way more to prove than any black artist at that time. Because all for the shit that he's white.
Yeah.
So of course he's gonna do mountains more because he's white and he feels like, oh, he has something to prove no matter what.
Yeah.
Like people are gonna look at him like, bro, you're a white boy in black music. I don't know about that. But you know.
Owen, can I quickly respond to him?
Yeah, go for it.
So I disagree with you, and let me tell you why. When it comes to you are right. When it comes to hip hop and rap music, it's a predominantly black music because it was made by black people for black people. Yeah. So a white guy coming in, a lot of people would side eye him like, yo, what are you doing?
Cool.
Like, don't go do rock or some shit. So
yeah.
A lot of people would say that. But you gotta understand that if you're talented and you're a white rapper, not only you're gonna have probably some black artists, but you're gonna have a lot of white artists. And at the end of the day, this is a white country. This country was made by white people for white people. So if you're a very talented white artist, you're gonna get more numbers than other artists. And Eminem is one of the highest charting rappers, like, period. I'm not saying that it isn't because of his talents, because absolutely it is, but a part of it is because he's white at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, of course. But you also have to, but I also like look at it like this. He got hated on by like even his own people, bro. Like the shit that he said, and like more black people were fucking with. We're talking about back then. A lot more black people was fucking with the shit that he said, rather than his own kind. His own kind protested against him
because he was defending a lot of black people.
Exactly,
as well.
He was very problematic. So it's like a lot of people, his own kind was like, nah, come on, bro. Like, one, you can't be saying this. Second, you can't be rolling with them. So it's like when he took that side more than his white side, it's like there wasn't that many white people fucking with him. There's a lot of black people fucking with him. So I definitely see what you're saying. But what I'm saying is at that time, we're not talking about, like, I can't say now because there's been quite a lot more white people fucking with him rather than it was back then. But back then, at the time, you have way more, like, black people messing with him more than his own kind due to shit that he would say, do, how he would act. And it's like, you know. Yeah.
Oh. I think also, like you said before, Dr. Dre does play a part in it. Like, him having Dr. Dre's hand in production and some writing stuff and stuff like that, like, that definitely helps people even just give him a chance. Because you know, for a fact, let's say you didn't know who Eminem was, right? And you just find a CD on the corner that says, like, best selling, right? You're like, I don't know who the fuck Eminem is. Like, why should I pick this up, blah, blah, blah. If you see Dr. Dre's name on there and you know who Dr. Dre is, you might be like, oh, shit.
Okay.
Like,
Dre,
right, like
had an artist,
exactly.
Check him out.
Yeah. I think Dre helped a little bit. I think him being white definitely helped. I think that was, it especially early 2000s, like late 90s, like, shit, I don't know. I'm 23, we're 23, 22, and like, shit is so much different now. Like, we take shit like...
I could have just said 23. Could have just let it rock. I'm sorry. I'm not.
But I just want to be accurate, bro.
Okay.
But Like shit is so different nowadays. Like we really don't know what it was like. I mean, we definitely do because we have video and stuff like that. But I'm saying living on a daily basis, going through it on a daily basis. Like we don't know what it was like. So I think him being white was definitely added to the marketing strategy for a fact. Do I think it's 100% of the reason why he is amazing, or why he's as big as he is? Hell no, bro. Hell no.
He got the talents to prove it, honestly.
The song Stan, like that whole shit, like Stan is used as
rap songs of all time.
Yeah, and it's literally like that word was added to the dictionary because of how people like use that word to describe fan bases and stuff like that. Like there's little things that you can see throughout history. Like Eminem fully influenced these things, So, do I think it was 100% either way? Hell no. Do I think Eminem is an amazing artist and the game is just like downplaying him completely in his statements? 100%. 100%. Downplay, I think, is like is the word to use, I think.
Yeah.
And like you said, he countered his own argument.
He did.
From the early 2000s.
That was years ago. So right now, he might feel like, I'm way better than Eminem.
Bro, you do realize
that's another thing. That's another thing. It's like maybe he feels like Eminem's an easier target because of MGK, or because everyone can take a pot shot at M. You know what I mean?
It's not like nobody could.
But I remember. I remember in the early 2000s.
Do you know how many people Eminem cooked?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like I remember in the early 2000s, like Eminem like had no fucking filter, right? And he would just cook whoever the fuck he did not care what he said, bro. He really did not care at all what he said. Like, But now I think nowadays it's just like everyone's been exposed to it already, and like Eminem going as
it's Eminem.
Right. So I think that factor kind of led the game at least to be like, man, like, he's soft now, or blah blah blah, he's this now, he's that now. Meanwhile, it's just like, it's just perspective. It's all about perspective. I think Eminem has not decreased in skill at all, and I think he would still cook.
But to kind of your thing, saying that it was a while back, bro. I mean, I understand what he said was a while back, but you gotta remember, shit, bro. You even said it yourself, bro. The shit that you say before can come back to haunt you. So you know, like that shit is gonna happen. Yeah. So he can say that now, and niggas is gonna go back in time and be like, "But didn't you say this about him?"
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why we said, careful what you say because it'll always come back to bite you.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it too. Like, bro,
So this is very important that he mentioned right here. He said that you're not gonna really hear Eminem's music in the car, clubs, or et cetera, et cetera. So
this has been a recent topic lately, like radio play in the car.
I have a thing to say about that, but continue.
So here's the thing now. Does how bumpable your music is, or like your music being able to be played in like cars and clubs, et cetera, does that affect you as an overall rapper?
So, my thing is like the car thing.
I'm laughing because the way he had to set up about it, like be on his dad shit. Like, well,
the thing with playing Eminem in a car, like I don't know, you could play whatever the fuck music you want in a car. I feel like the car thing, whatever. The club thing, I've seen arguments that counter that, where it's like, are the songs that you bump in the club as bumpable outside of the club? Mm-hmm. Like,
or like at functions and whatnot.
Yeah, like would you play that song in the car? There's a lot of them that I'm thinking about. I'm like, nah. Like it's just
I felt that thing.
But it goes both ways. Because I agree. Like, I don't know. There's not many Eminem songs I could think of that I would want someone, I would want, like, a girl in front of me twerking on me to an Eminem song in the club. Like, I don't really know if that's what I think of when I think of Eminem. Do I think it should affect your artist?
Bro. Yeah, shake that ass to stand.
Right, exactly. I mean, like
that's OD wild. If shake that ass to stand, I don't know, bro.
Like, whoa, what is going on right now? But do I think that affects your artistry or your image as an artist? No, because an artist makes their music for a certain purpose. Like, if I don't want to make music that you can shake your ass to, I can still make amazing music. You don't have to shake your ass to if you don't want to, and it's still amazing. Mm-hmm. Like, so I think I don't know. I think people take that point a little too far. I don't know if it's valid. You know?
Yeah, I can say it's a valid point. I mean, the way I see it, bro. I don't know. I feel like, how I best put this? If you can bump whatever the fuck you want in your car, by all means, just do it. You know?
Right.
Like, whether or not if it's, playable to the universe or if it's playable to a club, whatever the fuck. If you're still bumping it in your car, you're bumping it.
Right.
They're still getting radio play through, streaming play, whatever the fuck. Due to the fact that you're bumping it in your car, it's not anybody else's car, it's not their car, so fuck it,
Yeah, like, who cares?
Exactly. It's like, think about it, like, bro, you're driving by yourself. Do you really want to hear? You can listen to some hype shit if you want, but like, some people normally save the hype shit for like when they're in a group full of niggas in the car and they're driving. You never know what a nigga is actually listening to when he's driving by himself.
Right. Yeah.
That's just something to think about.
So, I have a few things to say about this.
What's up, bro?
I feel like how quote-unquote bumpable your music is affects you as an overall rapper. It's absolutely important.
That is still important, yeah.
Yeah. So, here's my thing. When it comes to like older rappers, like let's say 90s and 2000 rappers trying to make music now, you have to adapt. The music you were making back then is not going to translate well into the music you're making now. So if you're making music that sounds like back then, like, that doesn't mean you evolved as a rapper properly. And some people will make that argument for Eminem. Like, Eminem sounds like 2010. Like, he doesn't sound like now. You need to make music now. So I would kind of agree in that sense that if I'm trying to rap in 2040, I need to sound like 2040 music, or else I might as well retire.
So I have a question for you.
Yes.
You think that affects just his sales or his legacy as well?
It partially can affect your legacy, but not his, and that's what I was going to get into. Okay. When it comes to as an overall rapper, there's a lot of things that are in that come into play. How well you are as an overall rapper, your sales, your artistry, your awards, and how bumpable your songs are if they're listening to them in the car or radio, etc., etc. Right. I would assume that Eminem is not being played in the club or like in hype parties or whatever. Right. I would assume that, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he's not one of the greatest rappers of all time. Right. That doesn't take away from that. So it plays a part. It combines together. So even if you say Eminem, like, I'm not bumping on Eminem, like he's I'm not vibing, I'm not driving around to Eminem. That's fine, but he's still one of the greatest rappers of all time because he can fucking spit. Mm-hmm. So it's a combination. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. That's how I feel.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's done numbers. He's broke records.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of records. Like, bro, who wins a double award back to back? I ain't seen nobody else do that in a while. Well, ever since him, I should say.
Hey, shouts out to Macklemore winning over LP2. Hey, shouts out to that. Do you know about that?
What the fuck?
Shout out to Macklemore.
Do you remember that shit?
Wait. That was 2013, right?
I don't know. I can't remember.
He won best album over Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
Who did?
Macklemore.
Yeah. It was like Good Kid, Mad City, Marshall Mathers, LP2. Like, it was a bunch of stuff.
No, that wasn't the Throne. Never mind, forget it.
I don't believe so. I can't remember all the, but I remember people specifically getting mad because he
won over Cooking Mad City. Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah. My nigga, like
that did hurt, bro.
Bro, this is why
was it Iggy Azalea that won over Marshall Mathers LP too? I don't know. I just remember it being something.
It might have been Iggy too because he be wilding on Iggy. Man said a kill shot in that Iggy hole. Like, okay. Whoa, what?
These awards are crazy. Like, I could make one of the greatest rap albums of all time, and you will get the award just because your album's more popular.
When they let the people, like the People's Choice, whenever they let the people vote, or the people have any say in it whatsoever, if you go by popularity, it's always the worst shit ever. It's always the least deserved shit ever.
Yeah.
Because people are just like robots and they're like, whatever it is.
So the game, he said something that I kind of see what he's saying. He said, like, yo, I just feel like I'm an overall better rapper than Eminem. I feel like I'm one of the best rappers out right now and of all time. And he was telling Matt and Steven, like, yo, if you don't feel like you're the best player in the world right now, why even playing basketball? Mm-hmm. So that's just how he feels. He feels like you need to have a lot of confidence for yourself.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you feel like what he's saying is justified? Like the way he's saying it, saying that you gotta have all that confidence and kind of bashing at the same time. Like, do you feel like that's right?
That's the thing. Like, you know, you gotta be able to separate your cockiness and your confidence, because your cockiness just sounds as if you're being a dickhead and you're bashing whoever the fuck you're talking about. Your confidence could be like no hateful, shameful shit. Mm-hmm. You're just speaking amongst yourself. That's how you personally feel about yourself. And if anybody else sees different, then you don't care as much. Why? Because you just feel you're up there. You feel like you're gonna do more. You're gonna do better. Like, you know, you're just hyping yourself up because you want more good things to happen for you, and you're gonna get it by any means necessary. If you're being cocky, then it just feels like you're shitting on everybody else, and you're just like, yeah, nobody can fuck with me. Y'all ain't doing it. Y'all not up to par with me, and I'm going straight to the top without you niggas. Plain and simple. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's like, you know, sometimes you really gotta. That's why it's always important, bro. You really gotta choose your words wisely, because that shit.
Especially on the radio.
Especially on the radio.
Mm-hmm. So I think that if you think you're the best rapper, like, you should think you're the best. That whole mentality of you should think you're the best rapper in the world, and like, if you're not, then why are you even a rapper? Like, and he related it to basketball and all that stuff. Like, what, you know, whatever. Yeah. I think that mentality works 100%. Mm-hmm. I think that is the mentality that a majority of people should have. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the mentality that the game has. But I think it's what a majority of people should have if that works for them. Because you got to remember, like, in basketball, there are role players, right? So, like, dudes like, let's say, Action Bronson. Like, Action Bronson probably doesn't think he's the best rapper in the entire world. But he does what he does, and he loves that shit. Yeah, you know what I mean?
How he does it.
Right,
like,
right. So
I'll do it the way I want to by any means necessary.
I think that mentality is the game's mentality, and that's why he's so successful. It works for him. That's his thing, you know? And I think that it works to this day, because we wouldn't be talking about it otherwise.
Yeah.
Right? So, I think it's a very good mentality to have. I don't think it's a negative mentality. But I think it can get you into trouble, like you said.
Yeah. It's honestly about how you say it, you know?
Right.
You can say it as long as you want, but, like, you really got to be careful how you say it.
Yeah, presentation means a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Presentation is definitely going to either make or break you in those situations. So it'll be, you know, best to, you know, just watch it, you know, like, definitely be careful with what you say.
Yeah. I do feel like you should be like, yo, I'm one of the best, whatever I'm doing, whether I'm a doctor or a nurse, like, yo, I'm the best nurse out here right now. Yeah. Whatever you're doing, you should feel like,
and it makes you better at what you do.
At it, Yeah. Even if you're not quote unquote the best, you aspiring, you might become the best just because you think that you are. You whatever you say will become true.
Yeah.
So I agree in that aspect, but okay, there's confidence, there's cockiness, and then there's narcissism. And it feels like the game is approaching like narcissistic
like
levels.
Ego stuff.
Yeah, and it's not even just now. It's throughout the years.
Like
he's taking shots at a bunch of rappers. He's talked about a lot of stuff. I'm not trying to bash him. But there's a lot of things that he's done that people don't like, and said that people don't like. And this is another thing that people are saying that they just don't like. And even if you say like you're the best at whatever you do, you have to look objectively at the same time. Like if we're NBA players and I'm dropping 16 a game and you're dropping 30 a game, I'm like, yo, I'm the best right now. What the fuck am I talking about? You're dropping 30. You just dropped 40, 50 on my head the last game, and I'm saying I'm better than you. What am I talking about?
Y'all niggas is basically Pat Beverly. And
I was gonna say that's not Pat
Beverly. I was just thinking about it. I didn't want to say it, but I was just thinking about it.
That's the Pat Beverly.
That's the Pat Bev syndrome.
Shout out to Pat Bev for thinking he's the best defender right now when he's not on the first or second defensive team. Shout out to Pat Bev.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pat Bev.
And Rudy Gobert. Shout out to Rudy Gobert for not being as good a defender as he says he is or thinks he is. But
shout out to Rudy Gobert for saying that he would lock Shaq down.
Yeah.
Shout out
to that.
That's confidence.
That's confidence right way up there. Way up there, my brother.
That's funny shit.
Okay.
So yeah, my thing is like, just long story short, even though we explained the whole damn story, kept it long as hell. Long story short, the game is very, very cocky, damn narcissistic too. Like, even if we're doing the same thing, I can say, hey, you're better than me. And in my personal opinion, he said it himself. Other people think he's better than Eminem. Alright, that's fine. In my opinion, totally he never was, never will be, isn't right now better than Eminem. That's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. But he could feel however he wants to feel.
So you think he's like punching at the clouds with this accusation? Like, you think he's just in over his head?
He's in over his head, over his legs, over his arm, over his stomach. He's over everything. Like,
he's just there now.
I think he had a couple conversations with Pat Beverly, and he hyped that.
They were hyping each other up for sure.
Like,
they had that.
You the best rapper. I'm the best defender.
Yeah, bro.
We doing this shit.
Right, bro. You do. Yeah, like yo, your defense mechanism is just like my rap skills up there. What?
Not crazy.
Go kill that radio show.
Right?
Got this. Right before the radio show.
I'm gonna be in the back, bro. I'm gonna root you on. You got this, bro. You got this.
He's like, yeah, I'm better than Eminem.
And then after the camera went off, damn, what the fuck did
I just say?
I don't think he definitely. I think he believes that.
He definitely wasn't like that.
Genuinely believes that.
Yeah.
But
those are all jokes. We know who the game is. We know how he is.
Yeah, definitely.
We're not here to bash the game. I'm not bashing any rapper. But I'm just saying what I've seen throughout the years.
Yeah, what we understand. So it's like,
yeah.
Alright, bro. Teach us.
Please don't diss me. He's dissed like 30 rappers throughout the years.
Oh yeah.
I don't want him.
Please diss me, bro. Please.
Nigga said it.
I don't know. He might talk about your girl, your mom, like
bro.
your uncle, whatever.
It would be the most viewed video on my YouTube page instantaneously, or on his, or whatever.
Views, right? Go ahead, bro. Give views all you want, bro.
But is that not his mentality?
I mean, yeah.
Or you think he's all in on this?
A lot of people feel like he just wants attention when he says and does certain things.
Yeah.
So
damn. Come to think about it, that would boost a lot of niggas up. Like, oh,
yeah.
I guess maybe final question then. You think he'll act on it?
Act on what exactly?
Like, you think he'll come out with a track or something? Like, you think he'll actively?
Not unless he's provoked, in my opinion. I don't see him like doing or saying anything unless he's legitimately provoked.
That's he's the one provoking right now.
That's what I'm saying, exactly. So he'll probably provoke. And then wait until M says something, and then probably.
So you don't think he'll do anything if Eminem doesn't do anything?
Exactly.
So you think he's pussy?
Oh, hey! You put words in my mouth now, brother, man. Hold on. Hey, so you pussy? Whoa! Let's edit that one out there, my brother. All I'm saying is,
I might leave that in there.
You wow.
I know. But all I'm saying is he's poking the bear. And then when the bear decides to, respond back, that's when he'll probably be like, all right, yeah, now it's time to back my talk up.
But
if he wants to do it, then by all means, he'll probably just do it. It'll probably be a little bit of good entertainment, just for a little bit. Two niggas beefing and rapping once again. That's right.
I feel like he might not, just because he said on the podcast, like, yo, like, I'm not gonna say anything, but I want to do a rap battle with him. I want to do something. So like M, start it up. He told him to start something up, but at the same time, the game has started like 15 different beefs.
Yeah. So
I would not be surprised if he sent the song to him first. But yeah. That's really it.
Yeah.
There wasn't much news this week.
No, the hip hop game has been kind of quiet. So
yeah,
we're sorry.
Yeah.
Not really, but
hopefully more news, more music. We don't want to talk about just beef and drama and all that extra stuff. Yeah. We like talking about music.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate. Thank you, Kendrick, for releasing that album. By the way.
Thank you, bro.
Yes.
That is. Now, what are we, like 3 or 4 weeks in? Yeah. And I can honestly say that, like, it's like a prophecy of truth, like, more than it is like an actual album.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it is just.
Yeah, I know my favorite song.
Yeah, I know your favorite song.
Fuck you, bitch. Nah, fuck you, nigga. Nah, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, nigga. Nah, fuck you, bitch. That's on fire.
I think my shit is bitch, I'm attracted. I can't fuck with you no more. I'm fasted.
I'm telling you, that's my next caption, bro. When I post pictures, that's my next caption. For real.
I can't fuck with you no more. I'm fasted.
But yeah,
it's her.
We are done here. Sorry, there wasn't much. There wasn't much rap news, much rap music.
Mm-hmm. Maybe next week there'll be some good rap news.
Yeah. We'll see. Yeah. Appreciate y'all for making it this far.
Yes, as always. Thank you.
Yes. Y'all know what to do. Like, por favor. Share, por favor. Subscribe, por favor. Comment, por favor.
Yes.
And all that other stuff.
Shit. Thank you so much.
What?
Shit. It's like thank you in Mandarin.
How the fuck do you know that?
I took Mandarin in 10th. No, that was great. So.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Why? You had to shit on me like that, bro. That ain't right.
No, you had it right.
I know, but
I think you did a good job right there.
No, I know, but you just like said a whole fucking sentence. I just said, thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
I just said thank you very much.
You still shitted on me.
Oh, nah, I think you're good.
But it's all good. Let you have that one. Definitely let you have that one.
Anyway.
I let it go. All right.
Yeah.
I guess we're out of here.
Yeah.
Not much else to say. Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'm Self Spoken Law.
It's your boy OddwOrld.
It's your boy Brotegé, man.
Alrighty, this is the Self Spoken Podcast, and we are out. Deuces.
Peace.